are watching Melody Lane. With me, you're gonna have a great crafting time.
Here's the shout out to a few of the people who support this channel on Patreon. Allison, Barbara, Sarah, Georgiana, Eileen, Delinda, Cheryl, Elizabeth, Yanina, Judy, Mary Beth, Stephanie, Denise, Janet, Donna Lee, Larissa, Brittany, Linda, Deborah, Cindy, Denise, Cindy, Anna, Rhonda, Kathy, Pamela, Marsha, Shirley, Ilana, Diana, Patty, Renee, Cassie, Teresa, Terry, Sherry, and Jackie. A huge thank you to my co-sponsors. You guys are awesome. Good morning. Did you guys know it's exactly 5 months to Christmas? So we're going to continue on the Christmas in July because today we are doing 3 giveaways, kind of. Last week I told you guys, well, first, let me get to this. Hi, I'm Melody Lane. Welcome to my channel. We are live on Twitch, on YouTube, and in my Facebook Facebook group, Cricut Design Space with Melody Lane. And if you are new here in the chat, raise your hand, your little digital hand. Okay, how many actually raise their hand? I do that sometimes when they tell you to raise your hand and they can't see you. Okay. I also want to tell you guys, thank you for subscribing and thank you for all the likes before the video. I want to tell you guys in the description of the videos, for the past videos, of course we can't do it in the live videos, there is a timestamp for when we do certain things. So if you're looking for just specifically how to weld and you go to one of my classes and you see it may be an hour or an hour and a half, once in a while they're 2 hours, only just because we just keep going so you learn more and more. You can look in the timestamp down below and click on that spot and it'll take you right to where to find it. So if you're watching the replay, you can go down in the description, although, I mean, it might not be there like within an hour after the video. It might take some time to get it there, but usually within a day or two. You can go down in there to find specifically what you want. Look at all the new people here today. Welcome. Okay, so there's that. There's also a glitch in the new design space. I don't have a new design space yet, but I will show you how to fix that glitch. The update started on Monday and goes out for 7 days. I usually get it on the last day. I don't know why I'm the last to get it. I'll show you how to fix that if you're having trouble with private projects that are not private, but they say they're private. And we have 3 giveaways to do. Last week, I told people to use the hashtag what I learned Melody, and to share a video and then to share it on social media, but to share what you learned in that video. And then there's a $25 prize. So we're going to see who wins that. It is somebody in the chat who I saw was here. So that winner has already been chosen, but none of the others have. You have a chance to win today by being here in the live chat. And then we have the all month giveaway of the Christmas paper giveaway. We're going to find the winner today. My Amazon Echo is going to help me with that to choose the winner. So it's going to be random and we're all going to do it live. And for those of you watching on Facebook, I'm looking at the chat on YouTube and I cannot see your name. So it kind of helps if you're on Facebook to put your name in the comment first because it doesn't transfer over. And if you really want to join in on the chat, come over to YouTube It's youtube.com/Melody Lane, and you should see the live video. Okay, let's go over here. Today we're doing Pinterest inspired projects. So I thought, we're doing Christmas. Let's do Christmas shirts. And so when we do these Pinterest inspired projects, I show you how to take what's on Pinterest, what is inspired from Pinterest, and bring it into Design Space. Create it yourself in Design Space. Instead of sharing, does anybody know where to get this SVG? You don't need an SVG. You can make anything you want in Design Space if you just know how to do it. Hi, Darlena on Facebook. How do you get the hand? It's the emojis down below. Click the little smiley face in the chat. And if you're on YouTube, you'll see some people's names are in green and they have a little Cricut badge next to their name. Some of them are just a head. Some of them grow because you grow the longer you support on YouTube. So on YouTube, you can support for 99 cents and you get all the badges and special emojis. I'm just clicking on a few of them. There's my golf cart, or one big team that you can use if you support for 99 cents or more. If you go to the gold level, $4.99, you get all access to all of my projects to use for free. So welcome, Australia. Okay, so let's get back over to here. And first, shall we do a winner in the giveaway? One of the giveaways. Okay, one of them I had to pick ahead of time, and it was random. I'm gonna go back here. So I took a screenshot of the winner. The winner is here. Okay, now the thumbnail of this video is horrible, and I realize now I need to change this thumbnail because it's me and my son, and it's just a random YouTube chose the thumbnail. It's not a good thumbnail. So congratulations goes to Alexa, drum roll please.
Okay.
Charlie Park. He posted in Cricut Design Space with Melody Lane, hashtag what I learned Melody, and then told us what he learned about infusible ink and shared the video. So he wins $25 either through PayPal or Amazon gift card. So Charlie, who I saw was here, go down to on my website, Melody Lane Inspired, at the bottom of any page. Doesn't want to go down. Or you can click the contact me and contact me. And I need if you're doing PayPal, tell me PayPal and your email to PayPal or email to Amazon gift card. And I'll get that out today. Okay. So for our paper giveaway, there's lots of posts. It's at the top because it's pinned. Okay, we got the sales post. Oh, and we have a new member. I have to go back and see who it is. Kim Parker, welcome. You now have access to my projects. Oh, and I have another announcement too. So here's the paper giveaway. I'm just going to leave it here for a few minutes. And we're going to get started on some other things and get started on the project. Then we're going to come back and see who wins. Yeah, because I mean that way. Okay. Hold on. First, I want to show you, for those of you who watched Thursday Night Live, we did a game called Flippin' Math. I think it's fun. And so I wrote up rules that you can print out. Okay? So you can print these out. Now, you don't have to follow exact rules. You can make the rules to be what you want, but I thought it would be nice to have a guideline, something to follow, and then you can change them up. To do that, thank you, Judy, for asking for the thumbs up. Okay. Oh, and I want to show you how to get this paper. I did share to all my supporters everywhere, but some people don't get those emails. I don't know why. Or some people don't check their email. So I'm going to show you how to get them really easy. So if you're a new supporter, you have to get the password to my site. Thank you, Brios fan, for the super chat. Super sticker. You go to Melody Lane Inspired and you go to Supporter Projects 1121. And I'm going to get to the glitch here also. Thank you, Brizo. Okay, and then here you go to math. And then here's the game that you download. And then here is the directions. So when you go to open this, it will let you print out the directions. So that's easy. So, but there's another thing with Design Space, that there's a problem. So I'm going to click this. Now, usually you would click this. Hopefully Cricut fixes this pretty soon, this glitch. But if you do this, it may show up as private when you update Design Space. So you're going to have to click here, take me to the old or Design Space for the web. So if you click on that, you can then customize your project. You're going to click proceed anyway. No. See, it thinks I'm new because I cleared my cache on my... Okay. Let's try this again. I cleared my cache on my browser yesterday. Okay, so here's the game, and what you want to do is save it to your account. You click save as, and then you name it, and once you save it, you should save it as private. But I have to have it public so I can share it with you. But this public and private thing is going away anyway. But that's how you open projects that say they're private, is you have to click down here. Now, this isn't just my projects. This is if you find one from somebody on, from a friend or a sister, somebody who wants to share a file with you. This happens with anybody sharing any file. If you have the Next Design Space, which is, I have 5.10. I don't have it yet. It's 5.11 something is the next update. And most people probably have it by now. Thank you, Sherry Jones. You now have access to my projects. Okay. So today we are going to go to Pinterest. And we're going to continue the Christmas in July. So I thought, I have so many Christmas cards, and we've made so many Christmas cards in the past years, and we'll make more. But I thought, let's design some Christmas shirts. So I was scrolling through here, and one I really liked is these, like for kids. I'm the loud elf, I'm the sassy elf, I'm the cute elf, I'm the naughty elf, and I'm the boss elf. That's like the littlest one, that's cute. There was another one I liked too. Oh, I like this one too with the baseballs. You make a snowman. That's so easy. There was one other one. Must be down lower. Yeah, this one. I like this one, rocking around the Christmas tree. That's cute too. Let It Snow. There's so many images in Design Space. There's so many things in Design Space. You don't even need to design your own. Thank you, Barb West, and welcome, Carol. Do you guys want to do the elf ones? I think that would be so cute for a family of kids. And then we can try some of the other ones too. Okay. So where's my Design Space? And then after we create one of these, we're going to pick the winner for... Oh, I forgot to tell you the prize for today. Let's go back here. The prize for today, you have to be live and you have to be in the chat. And it pretty much only works if you're on YouTube. So if you're not on YouTube, go to youtube.com/MelodyLane and you have to be in the chat. We're not going to do that yet, so you have time to come and join in the chat. So here's the giveaway for today. You're getting an Easy Press Mini. One person is. To enter this, you do have to be in the United States or Canada. Same with the paper giveaway. But the other giveaways you don't, where I give you cash. That's worldwide. So, Easy Press Mini, infusible ink for the Joy, but you don't have to use it on the Joy. You can use it on any Cricut machine. And a baby onesie, and I'm going to let you choose the size unless it's out of stock. And the 12 by 12 Easy Press mat. I wanted to do the little mat, but it's out of stock. So we're doing the 12 by 12 mat. So it concludes the Christmas in July giveaway. This is a $110 value. Every week we've done about $100 and they've been a little less than 100. So this one's a little more than 100. And then the Christmas paper giveaway is $95 value. Okay, so we're going to do the little elf one. I'm the loud elf, sassy elf. And we can do this all in one file. Okay, so let's go to Design Space. And what we're going to do is we're going to look for an elf. Okay, not those elves. Oh, look. Here's big elf, middle elf, little elf. Elf size. I like the legs like that. I prefer those. Not just the shoes. And I know they're here. Oh wait, I could just do legs. Oh, now it's just going to give me all elves and legs. This is cute too. It's all done for you. There are some legs. I think this will be easier for iron-on than this because this looks like it's layers to get that. So I'm going to go with this one. We can change the colors. Welcome, Brizo fan. You also get access to my projects. I'm just going to scroll. That's it then. Okay, so we have the hat and the legs. We're going to insert those. And we have to add text. Okay. Let's look at the picture again. I'm going to move that over a little so I can just get back to it. Okay. And we never have to make it just like it is. But, okay. Okay, first we're going to match up these colors. So we're going to go to Color Sync. We do not need 2 colors of green. You can move them by, I'm holding down my mouse button and moving that up to move them to the same color, except for actually we have 2 colors of gold too. Let's bring that gold down to this one. I want these socks to be white because I like them better white. So what I'm going to do is click over here in the layers panel, and it's just this part. I'm going to click contour, and I'm going to take away the green socks. Now I'm going to grab that and I'm going to duplicate it. Didn't duplicate. There we go. Oh, yeah, I did. I just didn't see it. Okay, so now I have this part that I don't need, but I'm going to contour because, and I don't know why this is huge. See, even though I could not see these in the file, they're still there. So I'm going to turn those on and turn these off. And then I have this, and I can change the color to white. And so we can see this better. Let's go ahead and change the color of the background. Let me put this up here. So we're going to click on this, and then where it says color, some people cannot see this little box here on their computers because their brightness on their computer is too bright. You might need to change your computer colors or brightness or contrast. Some people have problems seeing this. But if you just click underneath the word color, this box will come up and you can click advance and you can choose this for anything you want. Today, let's make it a little lighter. So we'll just click over here, just so it's not white, so we can see better. Okay, and then I'm the loud elf, I'm the sassy elf. It's all capitals and it's kind of a cute font. All right, that's the hardest thing we can do is finding fonts. Okay, let's find a font, or actually let's type it and do all capitals. I'm going to say cute first. I'm the cute elf. And this down here, I'm going to group together so I can move that. And I want to center these, so I'm going to click alignment and center. And we're going to wait before we do anything else till we choose a font. I'm going to use a Cricut font so I can share this with you and it will be the same font. I don't know why I want to try this one. That's not bad. That one's a frightful affair. It's a Halloween font. I'm going to duplicate and choose another font just in case I like that one. Then I have it already and I don't have to go back and find it. And remember, if you have questions, put them in all caps. Yes, you can use regular vinyl on cardstock. You can also use iron-on. Does anybody know of a Cricut font I could use that kind of looks, I don't know, like not straight? I would make it all one color. I don't know. I don't think I like that one as well. Did you guys hear Kobe snoring? Caveman. I don't know. We'll put it up here. It's a maybe. I kind of wanted it to look like a kid wrote it. Yes, to share it with a friend, you do have to make it public. If you make it public, it's if you share it to the community where you have to add a picture and description and stuff, that will make it public for everybody. You have to go find, that's a candy cane one. I don't really like that. I don't think. That one I kind of like, but it's really intricate with all these little cuts in it. That's kind of cute. Hitting line space to put them closer. I don't know, I kind of like this first one better. I use Cricut transfer tape all the time for everything. I don't destroy the cardstock. You might want to watch one of the videos where I've used it. I don't know what video that is. Okay. Do you like this? I'm going to call this one number 1 and this one number 2. So tell me if you want like number 1 or number 2 better. This one? Line spacing is on the iPad too, I think. It would be under edit and you have to have the text selected. Number 2. Some are saying 1, some are saying 2, 2. I think it's mostly 2, the last one. Yeah. Okay, we're getting overwhelming of 2. Okay, so we're just going to go with it. This is Caveman. I don't really like it. Okay, now that's cute. Now, the picture is actually like this. Okay, let me try one more font. Chicken Scratch. No, I don't think so, because it looks like writing, but too much. But this Chicken Scratch is a good one if you want it to look like kids wrote it. That is a good one, but I think I like this one better for this project. Which font is this? DJ Juicy. Okay. Do you guys see how long that took us? I don't know how long it took us, but it didn't take us very long. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to duplicate this. click on it, I'm the sassy elf. Well, we need a space. Let's see. Yeah, that's okay. Duplicate it. And double click it. Naughty. How do you spell naughty? That's not right. Alexa, spell naughty. Sorry, guys.
Naughty is spelled N-A-U-G-H.
Oh, yeah. I knew this was totally
Y.
wrong. Now let me move this one over and put this up here. And we're going to move it all over. We're going to move these guys out of the way. I don't know if you want to make it shorter or just... And duplicate. What was the other one? Boss, naughty, cute, loud. Yeah, we need loud. There's always a loud elf, right? Do we want boss or bossy? I think boss. Okay, and, but if you want to change it, you can. Loud. Whoops. Okay. Is that good? I'm gonna put cute in here. Okay, so we're not completely done with this yet. Let me make it smaller just so we can see more of this. Yeah, it's cute for an adult or a child. You guys are all saying bossy. I know, but like the word boss, like you're, like it's a thing. But you can change it to bossy. You just double click it and change it. So all of these fit in here, right? Okay. And this is together. So I'm going to select these two things and I'm going to align them center horizontally. What that means is like, let's move the one over here and you'll see what it does. Align center horizontally. So it lines them up so they're centered. And okay. Let me show you what happens if we were to go click make it right now. Okay, we have all these things. We have that, those. You don't want this, especially if you're doing iron-on. That's good. We don't, well, we do. Hold on. Wasn't there red in the hat? Yeah. These reds must not be the same. And they're not. So let's color sync those reds up together. Okay, has anybody learned anything yet in this video? Oh yeah, you could do the crazy elf, the classy elf, mischievous elf. Pushy Elf. Leslie learned Color Sync. Wow, a lot of you learned color syncing. Okay, so we're going to ungroup all of these things now. We have them set where we want them, so they're all going to be ungrouped. Now I have to click. I'm going to attach all the red pieces together, because if I don't, let me go to the red. They're going to, like, this goes on the hat and this is the feet. And, you know, we have to fix that. So we're going to click the red one. I'm going to hold down the shift key and then I'm going to click the red from down here. Oh, but you know what? That is still together. I do not want to attach this because it has the green and stuff in there. So I did not ungroup that. So let's ungroup that. Okay. Where's the green for his feet? Oh, they're right here. So let's just go ahead and do the green right now. So you can click the green in the layers panel or click the image here. But when I click this, it wants to choose the red one. So I'm just going to choose this. To fix that, you can click on this and move the red to the back, and then you can click on that. So there's lots and lots of options. So I'm going to click the green, hold down the shift key, and then click the green up here. And I can look in the layers panel and make sure those are the ones I have selected. And then I'm going to attach. So now I'm going to do the same thing with the red. So I'm going to click that and click this red. I'm going to double check in the layers panel. I have just the red ones, and we're going to click attach. And then that's it. It's really the green. The golds are already good, and the white are good, and the blacks are good. Let's move this here. So if we don't want these things, what I'm going to do is I can group them all together just so I can hide them together. So when I click on these, I can just hide them all at once. Now when I want them back, I can do that. And if I just want to choose one, just ungroup it and choose the one you want. Here, I'll move these so you can read them. And group and hide. Actually, I will ungroup that and leave them because you might want to just do them all. If you want to cut out lots of these, you can just duplicate that and then cut out all the words you need and then click Make It. Don't do just one at a time if you are doing them for a whole family. Although these may be too close together because you'll want to have room to cut them apart. And this one's sideways, which is okay, but just move it so it's separate. So whenever you're doing something like this, you want to kind of have room to cut them apart so you can do them on different shirts. Also with this, let's grab one and move it down. You know, just so you can cut these apart. And these, just leave room so you know. You can cut it with scissors or a trimmer. Okay, was that easy? Right, you do not need to weld the words because they're already together. We have never ungrouped them. You could attach them, but there's no reason to. And the way they are now, you can still edit them or change the font to a font you prefer, whatever you want to do. If you do ungroup them, you will have to attach them. Don't weld them, just attach them. You don't need to weld because there's nothing to weld together because their letters are not touching. All right. Have you guys learned a lot so far? Are we ready to find out who wins the paper giveaway? Welcome, Julie Luna. You now get to use all those emojis. I need to add more emojis. Okay. Let's see. How do you save material when attaching before you make it? You don't. If you want to save material, because this does use more material, because you have all this space in between, you would not attach. You just don't attach, and then you place them all on one at a time and hope that they're correct. This is the easiest way to do it, but you do waste material. If you don't want to waste material, let's go back. Let's just grab one of these. Oh. You would take this and detach. Now let's make it. So this is the ones we detached. You would just cut them out like this, and you would save a lot more, especially on the screen. But then you would just have to cut it apart and place it. So you can totally do that if that's what you want to do. You will save more doing it that way. Save more material doing it that way. So if you do want to do that, you just detach. I'm going to get rid of these though. I'm going to get rid of the extras. So if you want it detached, you just click detach. And now they're separate. These should be grouped. Hold on. I am going to group these together now. The only thing grouping does is so you can move it around on this place right here. Oh yes, if you are doing this out of iron-on, you do want to mirror it. Okay, back to the giveaway. I lost it. Where's it at? Oh, it's right here. Okay. I'm gonna make my screen smaller. Okay, so let's see how many pages there are. Whoops. There are 38 pages of comments. In order to enter, you had to do the comments. There is going to be another giveaway that you guys in the chat get to enter too. Okay. So we still got that giveaway. Okay, so let me explain how we're doing this. So I'm going to have my Amazon Echo, I'm not saying her name yet until we're ready for her. She is going to choose between 1 and 38. And that is what page the winner will be on. So then I think there's 20 per page. I'll double check and count. Then I'm going to have her choose a number between 1 and 20. And then that will be the winner. We're going to count down from the top. I don't know if other people see if the comments are different on other people's computers or not. We can only go by my computer because that's the one I see. Okay, so that's what we're going to do for this giveaway. The next one will be different. The next one you will have to be able to comment in the chat and be on YouTube. And then Nightbot will choose the winner. Okay. All right, design space. Okay. Alexa, choose a number between 1 and 38.
Your random number between 1 and 38 is 14.
Okay, so we're going to, whoops. Is it? Oh my goodness. Why is it doing that? If I choose this one, it'll take us all the way to 1. I wonder if I can make this really small so I can do this faster to at least get to the... Nope. Sorry, guys. I had no idea it did this. I never tried to get to the one right in the middle. Although I should have started from 1. It would have been faster. So while we're doing this, can you guys tell me what you've learned today? And who's going to here and seeing if they're on page 14? Oh, click on the lowest number. Yeah, you're right. That will go double as fast. We're almost there. Okay, now we're there. I mean, we're not on the page yet, but we're within the page. Oh, we have a question. What's the difference between group and attach, too? Grouping will only group on the canvas. Attach will take it to the mat together. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay, that's what I thought. I'm going to make this bigger so you guys can see. So these are the finalists. I'm just going to go this. Look, Christy. Carissa Johnson, is she here? Okay. Alexa, choose a number between 1 and 20.
Your random number between 1 and 20 is 13.
Okay, here we go from the top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Cheryl Sawyer. So Cheryl Sawyer needs to contact me with her address. I will try to email her too. I'm going to put a little love here. Congrats to Cheryl. Cheryl Sawyer, you are the winner. Are you here, Cheryl? She does not have to be present to win. This was one for an all-month one. Okay. Do we want to do another shirt? How about rocking around the Christmas tree? It's like, that used to be one of my favorite songs. I think this will be really quick. Shall we do this one and then we're going to do our next giveaway? We don't have a lot of time, but you know, we have all the time in the world, right? I'll stay. And I want to share the projects with you too. So let's do this one really fast. Design space, rocking around. Oh, look at this. I haven't even saved it. Save public. And you guys might come into a problem to say it's private, but it's not. You'll have to open in the app. What do we call this one? Elf shirts? I'll just call it elf shirts. You can rename it to be anything you want. Save. Okay. Remember that the other ones are hidden in here. And you can just duplicate this by how many you want to make. Okay. New project. Yes, you can always rewatch this video. I want to replace. Okay, so we're going to go rocking around the Christmas tree. We're going to find a Christmas tree. There's hundreds of them. I'm in all caps. Ooh, elf personality shirts. Great. That's a great one. That's a great title. I think just this one. Oh, I like that too. I think that's print and cut though. There's so many trees. Oh, I like that one too. This one too. Just because your file is marked public, you can't go looking for it. Like, you cannot find that project that I just made in Design Space because I marked it public. Look at all these trees. Look at the dogs, and they have cats, they have dancers. You can't find those. Look at these. So cute. There's the cats. There's tons of, oh, look, paws. Butterflies and hearts. Oh, you know what we forgot to do this week? To see what's new. And there's so many new projects, or not projects. You know, I like those trees too. Look at all these trees. Image sets. I always like to go over the image sets. So I'm going to make you watch that before we do the giveaway. Just because you need to know what's in here. All right, we got some good trees. We only need one. There's a lot more if you want to look. We will do Halloween projects maybe next month. But this is Christmas in July. So this one, if we're doing this one, I think let's see. I don't know. I don't think this one. If I did this one, I think I would take this and weld it, because I just want one layer. And I knew that when I chose it. Okay, so this I just want one layer too. Well, we don't have to actually, because I don't like that green. Well, I'd make it black, or so you can use a different. This one is cute too. Okay, this is 1, 2, 3. So you tell me what to use. Signs of Awesome, Ronald. Thank you. He says working today, but needed to quick pick me up. Have a great day, everyone. Thank you, Ronald. You're so sweet. Yes, there's new image sets every single week. 3, 3. Okay, we got more 3s than anyone. Thank you, Bonnie. Okay, we're going to go with 3. Now, if you don't like 3 and you getting this project, you can exchange it. Okay, now we're gonna go rocking around the Christmas tree. Rocking around Christmas tree. Welcome Ann Wheat to the Melodyettes. You now get a badge and, you know, okay, a badge and, what am I thinking? The emojis. Let's go to Pinterest for a second. It's just kind of a plain font, but it does have something in the center there. We gotta find a font first before we do anything else. Does anybody have? Yes, you cannot curve text on an iPad. Thank you, Granny. You cannot curve on the iPad. Do you guys like this font? Oh, it does kind of look like the Wild West one. Let's see. Search West. I kind of like this one better than this one. No, Anna's does not cost. This is an access. All of Anna's are in access now. Okay, I'm going to go with the first one. So this is Anna's fancy lettering. Oh. And this is Anna's fancy lettering, Hannah. And it is an access. It has an A. It used to cost, but now it's an access. Okay. So we don't really need to do this, but I'm doing that. We cannot curve. It is grayed out. The reason that is because you can only curve one font at a time. Now, also, if you want a background to this, oh wait, the background is there. Hold on, let me zoom in on this font. Oh, I see, because it has a little line there. Let's do this one. I think this is so thin. I don't know. Do you guys want that little line there? Maybe. Do you see that tiny line? It'll be very intricate, but I guess it works, right? Why does it say download? So all fonts say download. You have to download them if you want to use them with no internet. That is the only reason you need to download anything in Design Space if you're going to use it without internet. Okay. No line. Okay, all of you guys are saying no line. Okay, so we'll do that. We'll get rid of the top one and just do that one. It'll be much easier, wouldn't it? You don't need to contour it out because it already has a layer without it. Solid is good. Okay. Whoops, we don't need it that small. Okay, so we can't do that. So what we're going to do is we're going to separate these to lines because you can only do one line at a time. So we're going to click ungroup to lines. We clicked on advanced up here. Now that advanced is not there unless you have text selected. Notice this whole thing comes up when you have text selected. If by chance you were to ungroup this, you can no longer, oh, it does if you, oh, what I ungrouped was the layers. Let me ungroup it again. So now, but you can't curve one letter. See, it doesn't do anything. I guess these still come up, but it will only change the one letter. It doesn't change the whole word as one. But we're going to back up and we're going to undo all that we did. Okay, so now I'm going to go to advanced, ungroup two lines, so then they're in a separate line. And I'm going to hit curve, and I'm going to curve it. I don't know yet how I'm going to curve it yet. How big is that? That's pretty big, but we can make it all smaller. And let's just go ahead and change. Let's just sync it all. We can change it later. Okay, so now we're going to curve this one. And we're going to go the opposite way. And I curve it more. Whoops. Maybe we do want it more and then do this one more. And was that how it was? Rocking around. Yeah, it was rocking around the Christmas tree. That's how that is. You can do it any way you want to. And I'm going to move these letters closer together. Do the top ones too. Okay, that's 0.5. This is 0.3. So let's get them to match. Rocking around. I need to curve it a little. Whoops. It's a little big. Curve. Wrong way. Whoops. Do you guys like that? Do you want to make the tree a different color? Because this, they did in this. And you could do this in infusible ink. They have the buffalo check in infusible ink. Oh, you know what? I don't like this little circle up here. Like this must be for like a charm or something, or a tag. Let's fix that. Let's put a star on the top, you think? Because that circle just makes it's not supposed to be a circle. That's to make it a charm. And we're not making it a charm. So I'm gonna, I almost said glue. I'm gonna glue the star to the tree if I was cutting it with paper. So I'm going to select the star, hold my shift key, select the tree. Now I'm going to align them center horizontally. So it puts it right in the center, and they're both still selected because we can see them in the layers panel, and I'm going to weld. There, now they're welded together. I can't do a buffalo check in Design Space, but you can when you go to cut it. You could use buffalo check. Now, I think these look pretty good. Oh, you know what? Do we want to put like a little star here in between so we know where like it ends? They didn't do, or just maybe just a little circle. They didn't do that, but I think that would be better. Like just a little circle. Kind of to show, and now we want to duplicate it because we want one the exact same size. Does that look better? I'm going to see if I can turn this just a bit. Okay. I think that looks about right. Let me hit shift and get these. They are not even. So I'm going to align these vertically. And I'm going to attach those just to keep them that way. Okay, does that look right? Okay, does this look right to you guys? Oh, putting a musical note in between there? I didn't see that one. I think that might be too busy, putting a musical note. Yeah, I thought of a star too, but I don't know. I think that might be too much too. Like I'm thinking Wild West more now, even though this isn't the Wild West font. Okay. So what we're going to do, since we like this, I moved the star out of the, or the tree out of the way on purpose, because we're going to weld this. Or we could attach. We can attach. We don't need to weld. So now, when we go to make it, although it's hard to see, I'm going to change the color just so you can see it on the mat. Now, if this is too big or too small or anything, you can change that too. Okay, so now we want that centered, although it doesn't matter if it's centered because it's going to be cut out separately unless you have it all cut out of one thing. It doesn't need to be centered, but we'll go ahead and center it. So what was I going to say? when do you use flatten? You use flatten when you want to print. If you wanted to put a gold star, I should have duplicated it before I welded it. I'll go ahead and make one. Let me zoom in. There. If you want a gold star, you can do that. And layer it on top of there. Oh, I was going to show you to group it. And then that way you can change the size of it if you need it smaller. So you can make it any size you want. Yay, Carla's learning a lot today. Okay, save. And I will add all of these. I'm just going to put rockin' around tree to my projects. Okay, so I'm going to share these projects, but first, do we want to do the giveaway? We have to chat for the giveaway. So while you guys are chatting it up, because he only counts the people who have chatted in the last 15 minutes. So I'm going to give you a few minutes to chat. Tell me what you learned or something you're grateful for. Just putting one chat. You do not need to talk more than once or type anything more than once. It does not give you more chances because he rules out double chats. So you only have to say one word and then stop. So it doesn't go too fast and it gives other people the chance and we can actually read what's written a little. So while we're doing this, I'm going to get these files. I got to get them made up to share with you because I can't just get the file from here. I have to get the number. Whoops, that's not what I wanted to do. I'll proceed anyway. I'm going to go to my projects. And we're going to open this one first. All of these are in Access. Getting the number of the project. And then going to my notes. Okay. I will share these after everybody is done chatting. I'm putting them in my notes so I can share them. And I'm just calling this one Christmas tree when I share it. Okay. Let me go get the other one. So if you're watching the replay, you have to go into the chat to find these. I'm not listing them below the video. But if you are a supporter, you do get access to these and 750 more projects. Let's move this. Okay. I'm just moving it so you guys can see it right away. Okay. And getting the number to this one. Okay, so next week is the first Saturday of the month, right? So we will be doing viewer mail and another Design Space class. We do this every Saturday at 11 a.m. Eastern Time. And elf. Whoops. I spelled elf wrong. Okay. I'm ready with the files. Are we ready to see who wins? Wow. That's sun. I have a solar tube, which is like a light from the sun. Shines down. And it's right over my head, and the sun must be right there right now. It's 12:16. Looks like there's a bright light on my head. There's not. It's the sun. Yeah, viewer mail is fun. I like to see what you guys make. I don't know if I have a lot of viewer mail yet. I haven't looked. Okay. All right. Let's go ahead and choose a winner, and then I will share the files. So, are we all ready? Are we slowing down on the chat? We're going to roll it. That's what I have to tell Nightbot to do, to roll it. Yeah, Lanny has a good question. Why are there only 308 likes on the video? We have a winner. Are you guys ready to see who wins? We have to go over here so you can see the screen. And the winner is Tracy Lee. You are a winner, and you need to, what do you need to do? You need to message me. You can contact me at melodylaneinspired.com. Oh, I'm like, why is this so big? I forgot. I made it bigger. I'm hitting the command key on my computer. I have a Mac. And hitting the plus or minus, and it makes it bigger or smaller. You can hit the contact me. Yeah, contact me. She says, yay. Nightbot tells me what you say. So make sure you contact me. I need your address. And Tracy, are you in the United States or Canada? If you're not, I will give you something else, and we have to pick another winner. So if you're good, if you're in there. Okay. Oh, let's share the projects. Okay, I'm going to share them both, I think, at the same time, if it lets me. So you'll have to click on one and save it, and then click on the other. I will share them more than once. So they're going to be on YouTube only. So if you want these files, come on over to YouTube. Oh, I forgot to show you what's new in Design Space. Dang, let's do that. So let's go to images. Now, I still get lots and lots of questions. And Jamie, I'm going to give you the projects, so maybe you can help share, because I know we need to share more than once if possible. I'm going to kind of keep sharing, but I want to Yeah, go to the image sets. So I get a lot of people asking me, how do you find my cartridges? My cartridges are gone. They no longer have cartridges. They're image sets, and you have to go under highlighted categories. So if you're on an iPad, you don't see these until you click highlighted categories. And then they're called image sets. Oh, and then I have to tell you something else. Hold on. For viewer mail, or not viewer mail, I have that in my head. For these projects, if you have the updated version of Design Space, it's going to tell you they're private. So what you need to do when you click open, you need to open, instead of clicking open, click down here where it says Design Space for the web and save it to your account. Okay? So remember, there's a glitch. And instead of clicking open, click Design Space for the web. Okay, let's go back to Design Space. Okay, so here are image sets. These top ones were in a digital image set, and they're now available for everybody. Now they have botanical tile stencils. They also have tile stencils, 25 in each one. Now, I also was looking at these and thinking, well, I don't want to do stencil. What if I just want to cut these out of vinyl? I'll show you how to do that. So stay tuned, keep watching. There's also Be Mindful, Vibe Life, Inhale, Exhale. Just breathe, heavily meditated. There are 15 images of these. And then running t-shirts, there are 20. So if you run or know somebody who loves to run, these would be great Christmas gifts to do a t-shirt with these things on it so they can wear it while they run or at any time. I will run for wine. There's one about donuts and, oh, there's a donut one right there. I will run for donuts. There's lots of cute ones in there. I was looking at them last night. And then Magic Moon Banner. So they have every letter, they have numbers, they have symbols, there's an I, and it has lots of layers in it. So it's easy. You don't like click up to, you don't piece all these things together. It's just gluing the big pieces of paper together. Janice wishes image sets were in alphabetical order. I'll tell you why I like them in this order. They're in order of newest to oldest. It's much easier to see the new ones. Otherwise, the first one is always the calendar, or the ones that start with numbers. And then you get always the A's, and you never know what is new. Now, if you know of a certain one, so if you wanted them in alphabetical order, then you probably know the name of it, and then you can just search the name right here. It's so much easier. And then we have Hope, Faith, and Pray. So they have these, like, see how thicker this one is compared to this one? This one is a drawing. So you could draw it on a scrapbook page, you could draw it on a card, or you could make a, what's that, shadow box or something with it drawn. And it has such nice sayings on here. I really like these. Hope, Faith, Pray has 18 images. Somebody says the Christmas tree link didn't work. Did anybody get it to work? Did you open it in the browser? Oh, you know what? Hold on. It's because there's a space in there. The link okay, try it now. Hold on. Let me do them one at a time. Okay, I'm doing the Christmas tree. It's because when I shared the link, it put the elf shirt right next to it and thought it was part of the link. So it should open in the browser if you have the new Design Space. There's a few of you that want the cartridges in alphabetical order, but why do you want the cartridges in alphabetical order? You would never know where the new ones were. Book Lovers t-shirts, and if you know the name of it, then you can just search. Best Friends Forever, this was last week. And Wake, Pray, Slay, that was last week. Social distancing. These are free. There's 20 images for social distancing that are completely free. Like if you want ones that start with a C. Oh, maybe you do have to say the word. See if there's any that start with child. Yep. Jamie, were you able to open them up? You do have to, when you come to this, here, I'll paste it in here. Leave. Oh, I had the Christmas tree thing in there. Okay. Let me just get the file. Not the word. Oh, can you guys, yeah, you're looking at this. Okay, so if you have the new Design Space 5.11, instead of clicking open, you want to click Design Space for Web. You might be able to open it on your phone or iPad just fine. Click that. And then at the top it says this version is not supported. Proceed anyway. Correct. It should open the browser, not the app. You have to open it on the web. So instead of clicking open here, you want to go down here and open it. So they are opening okay on the web version. There's not a way to search for them until I get them in my projects. I will add them to my supporter projects. So I will add them in here, but they'll be the same links. Yes, you might need to update the plugin on the web version. Yeah, it might say download when you click the web version. It might be to download the plugin. At the top, when I open the web version, it will say download now. This download is for the app. You don't need that. We're just going to open it up in the browser. And nothing open on this one, but I don't know what file that was. So here's the Christmas one. Glenda says the curved text is not curved on hers. Are you opening it up on an iPad? Okay, if you're on an iPad, well, Jamie, hold on. Let me get that number. Jamie took the file and welded the words so they would open on an iPad. There's the Christmas tree that's welded together. Yeah, if you're having trouble opening it on the web, open it down here. Do not click the open button or the download button. Go down to the bottom below that. See my mouse? It says take me to the old Design Space for web. Click right there on those green letters. You have to click that. Now, if it says something about a plugin to download, maybe you need a plugin to download. Mary Lou says she had to download the web version in order for it to work. Tammy Bailey, just click this link and it will open for you on your iPad. If you you need to have Design Space and open up your Design Space app and log into your Design Space app and then click on the link. Yes, 5.11.54 is the latest version. I don't have that version yet. I am focused. She says, if your video is blurry, you may need to change by clicking the gear on YouTube to change it. Debbie Holt, with the version 5.10, you should be able to open it no problem. Once you have this, you should save it to your account. Good morning, Sheila. You're just a bit late. Here is the Christmas tree one. And the elf shirts. No, Mary Jane, there's no need to wait for a new DS. I'm using the old one. I haven't updated. We don't have a choice yet. It still works. Wanda says, I want an iPad. Which one do you recommend? Anyone that is past iPad 4, which that's probably 10 years old now. So any new iPad is fine. You can even do the mini iPad. You can clear your cache if you're having trouble in Design Space app. Let me give you a link for clearing your cache. This is for the Design Space app on the desktop. The desktop app to clear your cache. There are directions on that link for clearing your cache. Debbie Harris said she opened on the new version of DS. Joan, Miss Superklutz, if it does not open and it says private, when you come to this screen, click down here instead of the open button. So when you click down here, it should open the browser and then you can save it to your account here. If you can't open it here and it says something about a plugin, go ahead and update the plugin. Yeah, Simone had to upload plugin. Have they updated since the virus? They've been updating a couple times a month. Cheryl, you're not doing something wrong. You should be able to customize your projects. If that happens where you can't customize, that happened to me once, and all I did is I completely closed out Design Space and reopened it. Maybe open it on the web version. No, upgrading firmware is for your machine, not the software. Oh, the link for the clearing cache did not show up. You're right. I'm sorry. Let me go find that link. Here it is. Can you guys see? Oh. Here's clear cache. Thank you for telling me. I forgot. It was in a smaller link and it won't let me. I don't know if this one will let me either. Oh, this link is too long. Let me try this. Okay. So, I can't share this link either because it's so freaking long. Oh, wait a minute. That's a Facebook ID. Hold on, let me get rid of that. Okay, I got this link. This is for clearing cache. There, Jamie got it too. We both did it. So it has Windows or Mac. You just click on the one that you have and it will tell you how to clear it. If you have any problems in Design Space, this works magic. Okay? Just do one step at a time. And if you guys haven't seen the elf one, where's the elf? You can get to all your projects on the web still. And then, so we have all these. You can ungroup those. And then you can make your own too. Amelia says first try failed, then tried again and it worked. I'm sharing the project in the link and so is Jamie. Jamie just shared the elf shirt and the Christmas shirts. Or a shirt. Glory, if your screen is blurry, hit the gear at the bottom of YouTube and go to resolution 420. Yes, A, B, C, D, E, F, G. It is still live. This is a really long video. Just trying to help you guys figure this out and get your projects. Okay, Kathleen says she does this, I think, clearing the cache, every time she has a problem in Design Space, and it does take care of all kinds of problems. So clear your cache. Welcome, Nadia. You now have access to all my projects. Okay. Are we done now? Yes, we did 3 giveaways. And let's do another giveaway. For those of you watching till the end, if you share hashtag what I learned Melody, share a video, and then tell us a little bit about what you learned from that video. So let me show you. Okay, now we're getting trolls. Let's go over here. You guys can't see my screen. Okay. So like, say you watch this video. So when you're done watching one of my videos, it can be any video whatsoever. It could be a video from 4 years ago. It can be any video. And okay, my screen is not wide enough to have it look like it usually looks. Just click the share button, and you can copy and paste this, or you can click here or share it any of these places, and then share the hashtag. Oh, here. Let me just go ahead and share it. Copy. Or I'll just click Facebook. And hashtag what I learned. And then what did I learn from this one? What did I learn on this card? To put the pin in the glue. It's hard for me to say what I learned, and you probably don't want to do it in all caps. I'm going to delete this afterwards. You can share it to your story and click post on Facebook. And make sure you click like. It turns the little thing blue, and that helps Facebook or YouTube know that you like my video. And I appreciate that so much. Okay. So if you share that, and I think I'm going to put like I have to get so many likes on next week's video before we have a winner. Is that fair? And then you win $25. One winner will randomly be chosen. And I'll do that every week, maybe. We'll see how it goes. Maybe we'll do that every week. And for the people who entered last week, they're still there. So they're still entered to win. And you can enter as many times as you want, but it has to be a different video. You can't enter the same video and post that, but you can enter different videos. Does that make sense? Yes. Hashtag is what I learned Melody. Is that not what I did? Thank you, Rosera, for the super chat. It's what I learned Melody. I keep saying what I learned. It's what I learned Melody. And then that will also help other people to know what maybe they could learn from that video. Or if they don't know how to do what you said, and they may learn something. What I learned Melody. Oh, I left my name off when I typed it. I'm going to go delete that, because it's wrong. I was going to delete it anyway, but you can share it in Facebook groups. Yeah, I did do it wrong. What I learned melody. Because what I learned is so many other things. But when I look for a winner, I'm going to search, yes, Angela Clark. And Gail, yes, that's right. And Glenda, that's right. What I learned melody. And then just say, you know, something that you've learned from that video. All right. Thank you guys. Thank you for being here. And I'll see you Tuesday. I think I'm going to do a kite-shaped card. I already have the video set up and named kite-shaped card. I haven't cut it out yet though. But it's kind of a fun card, and you can make different cards. It's not just a one card thing. You can do different things with it. So I think it'll be fun. So I will see you Tuesday at noon Eastern. Yes, Marilyn, what I learned melody. So you can go back to videos that you know you've learned from and just share those. You don't have to rewatch the video. But anytime you watch one of my videos, just remember to share it with hashtag what I learned. I think I'm going to do this as an ongoing thing. So like 2 months from now, you may win from something you post today. You know what I mean? So there's no expiration for the entering. And I think I'll do that for $25 every week. And then next week also starts the $15. If you're here live, I do giveaways, $15 every week. So you'll have a chance. For those of you watching live and for those of you not watching live, you still get a chance. So winners, make sure you contact me so I can get you your prize. Bye guys, love you.